Ryan Bealer's rounding them up. You see it's going to be May 27th for sale, 64 to 69 Plymouth Barracuda. You got to love this search. That's how we're going to finish off some of these A-bodies because we got a lot of other searches piling up. I know I was going to do 64 to 66 separate, but we're just including them all the way through 69. So if there's a car you're looking for, a classic ride, you're new to the channel, check it out. It's free to subscribe. Drop in the comments below what it is you'd like to find, and I will round them up for you. And let's get started what we found on some of these A-bodies. Some of the coolest A-bodies, right? So if you are new to the channel, it's lowest to highest. It's going to be Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist. You see, we don't have that many cars. Seems how it's that many years mixed together. So this first one's going to be a 65 Plymouth Barracuda for $600. Listed 6 weeks ago in Georgia. Says this 65 Barracuda's body only, no motor, no trans, no interior. Car's a Formula S factory 4-speed. Has a Commando V8 273 with less than 4,000. Formula S 4-speeds built in 65. But it don't say nothing about a title. It does say 6 weeks ago, $600. And man, she's all ripped apart. But pretty cool score right there. It's got a title. On to another one. Formula S's were pretty badass. This is a 1965 Plymouth Barracuda here for $700. Listed 5 weeks ago in New Jersey. Car is good for parts only. That's what it says. So no title, no key. So it's one of those deals. Or do they really even own it? I don't know. On to another one. They're wanting to part it out and sell you the whole thing. This is a 1969 Plymouth Barracuda, $900. Listed 5 weeks ago, Colorado. $900. Looks like a deal. These are cool. I had a 68. That's what my pick of the day is a 68. But I never had a 69 or a 67. Yeah. It's $1,000 or best offer. He don't say nothing about a title or any paperwork. Pretty cool shelf if you want to build a drag car. On to another one. This is a 1965 Plymouth Barracuda. Listed in Georgia 37 weeks ago. Man, this has been here a long time. The most valuable piece from a 64 to 66 is the piece we see that's missing. So unless he's got a picture of it laying somewhere. I know back in the day, them back windows were like $500. I can't imagine what it would cost to try to find one now. On to another one. The famous Hemi under glass, right? So 1965 Plymouth Barracuda here, fastback. I don't think there's a difference on the fastback and 65, so I don't know why they put that in there, but maybe it grabs more attention. 7 weeks, Arkansas, $1,000. Does have like a Formula S stripe over it. It's an automatic. It's all ripped apart. Looks pretty rough. But again, price is $1,000. No title. Real big right here. So you can read out the rest of it if you'd like. We're going to scroll on to another one. Here's a 69. This is a fastback. So there is a difference between fastback through 67 to 69. And this is a fastback. The other ones are called notchback. And that's what I had, was a notchback, not a fastback. So these are pretty cool. There's no title with this one either. You see the price, $1,500. Missing a lot of glass, says it's selling for a friend. On to another one. This one's going to be a 66. So I just thought these had the ugly front ends on them. I like the 64 and 65s. These ones are more flat nose grill. It's got listed as a 1966 Plymouth Prowler for $1,900 2 weeks ago, San Diego. So it's got a 318 in it that's stuck. It's a roller. Don't look that bad though. Some petty blue, lower quarters are shot. Yep, and an ugly front end. Nice front bumper. On to another one. It's going to be a 64 Plymouth Valiant Barracuda here. It's $2,000. That's how he's got it listed. New York, 3 weeks ago. I'm digging the hubcaps. This fender looks like it's been crushed up pretty good, along with the headlight ring. But the one I had for years, I give to my daughter. We ended up selling it so she could get a dependable everyday car. I never had headlight rings or a front bumper on it. Painted it plum crazy purple. 340, 410 gears. So yeah, it wasn't something she could drive on the street. $2,000 for this one. New York 3 weeks ago. Barn find, it says. You gotta love that. To all the barn find people. No, it's sitting outside in a parking lot. On to another one. Better glasses. Hopefully we don't see no more race cars out of rare cars. This is a 1965 Plymouth Barracuda here. $2,000 dealership, it says. Kansas 2 weeks ago. I don't know if we got anything about a title here or not. No motor, no transmission. Good solid builder, it says. And that's all it says. With 2 photos. Does have that back window in there, and you got to dig that. On to another one. It's going to be in Sacramento. First one on Craigslist here. It's a 69 Plymouth Fastback Barracuda. $2,500. 15 days ago. No motor, no transmission. And no title. Bill sale only. So that's pretty common for a California car. At least it used to be. We've been seeing a lot of titles on California shit lately. On to another one. This is a 68 Plymouth Barracuda here for $2,500. North Carolina, listed a week ago. It says clean title. You got to dig that. 68 Barracuda Coupe. So this is a notchback. You can see the difference in the roof right there. Got a big dent in the door. All kinds of dents in the quarter. Fender was hit too. Looks like someone just took a sledgehammer right down that side of the car. Windshield's all crushed. Car came with AC. Car is not running. Clean title. So there you go. $2,500 looking for a 68 notchback. Boom. North Carolina just went on a week ago. On to another one. It's going to be a 67 Plymouth Barracuda here. Again, it's a notchback. $2,800. 4 weeks ago. Alabama. Clean title. You got to dig that. Got some slots on it. Dash pad shot. Interior's pretty roached, but man, it's not a bad looking car. Didn't see a hood. It's on in that picture right there with the louvers. So you gotta dig that. 4 weeks ago, $2,800. I think it's a good price, man. So the question would be now, is there a title? If it's listed, it's for sale. So it's still listed. Looking to trade for a 72 to 74 Duster. But he does not mention, oh, right here he does say clear title. So there you go, man. Jump on that. Want to get rid of your 72 to 74 Duster for a Barracuda? Boom. On to another one. I got this one listed as a 1968 Plymouth Colt. So that's what you'd have to punch in. Iowa. $2,900. 15 weeks ago. Too big of a project for him, it says. 6-cylinder. Console automatic. 7 1/4 rear end. So it's got the little baby rear end in it. Hemi cloner part out. Extra glass but missing the windshield. Good parts car. Has been back halved, it says. So they chopped out all that rusty. Still got that 6-cylinder in there. Not a bad looking car. I like the B5 blue on the back half. On to another one. I don't know exactly what this is. This is 20 weeks ago in Ohio. $3,000, 64 Plymouth Barracuda. At least that's what it says. It says wrecked. Certified 8.5 mild round steel chassis. Funny car cage. Needs front clip. Was under a 64 Barracuda shell. So there's what you're buying. It's just a chassis that apparently has been wrecked. So I don't know how it could be worth $3,000. But on to another one. If you're looking for a drag car chassis for a 64 Cuda. Here's a 1966 Plymouth Barracuda here, listed in Ohio. $3,400 3 weeks ago. Yep, they just scooped it right up off the trailer with a forklift. And I do believe that's how I bought my purple one. I traded a dude at the junkyard, a carburetor for it. So they gave him a Carter for a 65 Plymouth Barracuda. That's exactly how they loaded it with their big fork truck. But see, they got another 66 sitting over here, so you could bet that the best of everything has already been taken from this one. $3,400. I don't know if he mentions title. He does not. So that's not good. In Ohio, without a title is never no good. We've already talked about that one and that one, so I went backwards. My bad. Thought my eyes would be better here. So we're up to $4,500. Got a different pair of glasses on. This is going to be a '69 Plymouth Prowler. At least that's what they got it listed as. $4,500. Listed 20 hours ago in Oregon. So go figure, we're in Oregon already on this episode. It is a '69 Plymouth Barracuda, 6-cylinder, 4-speed with an 8 3/4 rear end in it. So you got to dig that. Front clip's been yanked off it. Yeah, no shortage of cool cars on the West Coast. That one's got a front clip on it, so it's like you might have put the front clip on there. A lot of good pictures. Got to dig that. On to another one. Why do I keep going back there, man? So I've been screwing this all up. There we go. '67 Plymouth Sundance. My bad, y'all. We're at $5,000. Fastback here. You can tell the roof is different. $5,000. These are the ones everybody always wanted back in the day. Nobody wanted the notchback. Everybody wanted a fastback. 26 weeks ago, California. So it's been on here for a while. If you're reading this, it's still up for sale. So you got to dig that. That's how he started his ad, and it's been on here for quite a while. Make a great drag car. Title is available, it says. You got to dig that. I'm guessing he's pretty firm on the $5,000 for it still to be on here. Not a bad looking car though. I'm digging it. On to another one. Let's put a good price on that too with the title. This one's going to be in Louisville, back on Craigslist. It's $6,000. '68 Plymouth Barracuda. Posted 4 days ago. Got a lot of shitty photos that haven't been cropped and supersized up, but I guess that at least they have photos, right? It doesn't rust at all right around that wheel well. And actually, the car looks pretty damn rough. No titles, first thing it says, so we're not even going to read it out. It was 4 days ago in Louisville. Looking for one with no title. There you go. On to another one. It's going to be a '67 Plymouth Barracuda here for $6,500. Listed 14 weeks ago. Going to be in Georgia. Car comes with an excellent engine. 4-barrel carb transmission. Just needs to be installed. Has an 8 3/4 posi track rear end. We'll make an easy car. Easy, nice car, it says. Doesn't say nothing about the title. Do see big holes in the floors. Does have a set of A-body rallies already on it. You gotta dig that. Not a bad looking car. Does need some floor pan work and engine trains put in it. And he's asking $6,500. On to another one. It's gonna be a '68 Plymouth Barracuda here, listed in Colorado for $7,000 3 weeks ago. Yep, that's a fastback. One picture, clean title. I have a '68 Barracuda fastback roller with title in my name. Passenger side wheel well's bad. The roof and portions are flawless. Has a slant 6 in the car. Only one photo on that one. Decent looking car. On to another one. Here we go. Want to go fast? I'm going to guess right off the bat this don't have an engine trans because it looks way too badass for 8,100. So '67 Plymouth Barracuda fastback, 8,100. Listed 2 years ago, man. Come on. We know he's already sold that by now, right? But we went through it. I mean, I thought we was done with the 1 year ads. Hell, there's one that's 2 years old. On to another one. See where it was at. Gonna reach out and try to touch him. I don't know. I didn't even read it out to see if it said still posted, still available. But '68 Plymouth Barracuda 2 years. We're not gonna read that out. $8,500. 10 weeks ago, Georgia. No motor, no trans. Everything else is there. Belongs to his dad. He don't have Facebook. That's what it says. $8,500 for this notchback. So he's got a pretty decent dash and interior. So it looks like a pretty good project. If you're looking for a notchback, Georgia area, don't look bad. Looks like someone's getting ready to start blocking it out. It's got guide coat shot all over the primer. On to another one. This one says sold. Man, that one looked good, right? 19 days ago. So I don't know why you just wouldn't delete your ad instead of just putting sold, but we're not even going to talk about it. The petty blue one with the cool wheels. On to another one. It's going to be Portland. 3 days ago, '66 Plymouth Barracuda barn find. That don't even look dirty for a barn find. So you gotta love that. I don't know how much the barn find people would like that. All the dirt being off of it already. But here you go, 66 Plymouth Barracuda with the barn find. All original 6-cylinder. Clean Oregon title. Hasn't been tagged since '02. Runs and drives $8,995 or best offer. So I don't know, I guess $9,000 best offer wouldn't have looked better. I don't know, you tell me. It does say it's got a clean title on that one. On to another one. It's going to be another Craigslist ad. This is going to be in Sacramento. 65 Plymouth Barracuda Fastback. That's what they got it listed as. 11 days ago, $9,500. And it's black. And it actually looks straight down that side. Check out the 6-cylinder. Got the big old air cleaner and valve cover on there. And with the cost of gas, you know how I feel about 6-cylinders, man. This might be the way to go. At least be able to get out and drive it and enjoy it. It's not a show car, it says, but a reliable daily driver. So $9,500 for that daily driver. And it was posted 11 days ago, Sacramento. On to another one. This is going to be a 65 Plymouth Barracuda here for $10,000 in Nevada, listed a week ago. It runs, drives, doesn't leak or smoke. Interior's all original, V8 car. Clean Nevada title, you gotta love that. Interior did look good. Dash looked real nice. What a decent looking car right there. That gold, that was such a common color for these cars, was that gold. So pretty badass, I'm digging it. It's $10,000 though. On to another one. This was going to be in Oklahoma City, listed 6 days ago. It's a 1968 Hatchback Cuda, $11,000. So it does say clean title. So 68 Hatchback Cuda, very solid car. Floor in nice shape. Trunk has a little rust. 63,000 original miles. 80% finished project, they're trying to say. I don't know, man. Just because you sprayed some primer on there don't make it 80% done. That's my opinion. Oklahoma City, 6 days and only 3 photos. On to another one. This one's at $12,500. And he's got it listed as a 66 Plymouth Prowler in Texas. It's $12,500, listed 5 days ago. Clean title. Boy, it looks like it's sitting real low in the front end. Did have baby rallies on the back with a hubcap on the front. But still got that 6-cylinder in it. I don't know, front don't look like he's sitting right to me, man. Looks like someone cut the springs or something. It says it's got a slant 6.4 barrel. Can read it out. I almost bet somewhere in there it says they chopped the front springs in it, but it does have a clean title, $12,500 or something for that, man. I don't think I'd pass on that. Check out this one, 64 Plymouth Valiant. Doesn't even say Barracuda on this one. And it's a Georgia, $12,900, so $400 more than the other one. I'd say I'd go with this one. Dig the baby rallies. Did have a Valiant emblem on it. And really nice red interior, man. What a beautiful car. Push button with the 273 Commando. I'm digging it. V8 runs excellent, drive anywhere. That's what it says. That's got to be the nicest 64 we've looked at so far. On to another one. The price was $12,900. This is a 1965 Plymouth Prowler again. $13,500. Oklahoma. So listed 26 weeks ago. That's been on here a long time. That black interior wasn't bad. It just looked really dirty. So he's only got 4 photos. Still got the AC in it. You got to dig that. Clean title. And they're saying there was no Plymouth Barracuda as an option for the post. It's because when he was at that option list, he needed to scroll all the way down to the bottom and it would have said post your own custom or whatever, and you could have typed in Barracuda. That's how we've been seeing them listed as Barracudas, because some people just don't know how to list their car, and instead they put like Prowler in there. And I don't know, $14,500 best offer looks like a little too much for that car for me, but he's gonna have a real hard time selling it the way he had it listed. It's the 65 Plymouth Barracuda here. 13.5, 14 weeks ago, Texas. So 65 Plymouth Barracuda runs and drives good, no dents. Has a little paint problems from the sun. We'll produce more pictures soon. But it don't look bad at all, man. I'm digging the hubcaps on it. Got somebody calling on me, man. I'll just call them back in a minute. Apologize about that. So no dents, has a little rust, paint problems from the sun. But man, I'm digging it. Got a 4-speed in it, and this was a 273 car too. Didn't even say. I can't remember if it showed us under the hood. I don't think it does. So no under the hood shots. My guess is it's 6-cylinder. On to another one. This one's going to be in San Francisco Bay Area. Barracuda Mopar is what you'd have to punch in. 2 days ago, 14,000. And there's only one picture. It says 1969, original 3.3 4-speed, 8 3/4, have all the parts to complete. If that is true, that's one badass car. And it should have been pick of the day for only 14,000 if that's a factory 383 car. On to another one, but there's only one pitch. And this one here is going to be a 1965 Plymouth Voyager, because we've got another person that doesn't know how to put in Barracuda. So if you want to find this car, that's what you have to put in. It is going to be in Missouri. St. Louis, Missouri on this one. Got the A-body Wiley wheels on it, which I dig. I really hate the hood scoop. The door skins were homemade. But they didn't look bad. The car don't look bad, but it sure in hell don't look like 14,000. On to another one. This is 67 Plymouth Barracuda Fastback Roller Project here. 340, 14.5. Looks pretty good in that picture right there, but man, it looks far from being a car worth 14.5 again. So it is fastback. It says it's got a 7340 engine with 60 miles on the rebuild. Clean title, so you got to dig all that. I want to read it out. There it is. So they got some Mickey Thompsons on it. On to another one. You know, they paid up for those, right? So this is a 1968 Plymouth Barracuda here for 14.5. Listed 5 weeks ago. This time we're going to be in Maryland. And it is race ready. Not rare ready, it's race ready. Bracket car. Literally ready to hit the track, including the trailer for an extra $2,500. 10-second bracket car, it says. So you want to go racing, be ready to go. Boom, there you go. It's a cool intake on that too, man. I don't even think he told us what he was messing around with there. If that was just a little, that's a big block, man. So I'm digging this. What a cool car. We're at 14.5. And for 14,750 you could take, I don't know, it would be 18,000 you take the trailer too. Blue Bayou, I'm digging it. I think the Blue Bayou should have been the pick of the day. On to another one, as I get distracted from a bunch of different things going on around me. Alright, so 1968 here. We're going to be in Orlando, 14.5. And it's very nice Barracuda, no rust, new paint, yellow, 318, new suspension. And it says clean title, so you got to dig that. Selling for his buddy Bob. Hopefully Bob has the glass for it, because that would suck to have to find the glass for a car like that. On to another one. We went to 20,000 on these, so we're almost through them. It's a 1966 Plymouth Barracuda here. Looks like it's plumb crazy. I don't know what kind of fucking back bumper that is, but it's got to go, man. And it looks like custom taillights and back bumper. Listed a week ago in Tennessee. 15,000 they're trying to get for this. And those got to be the most awful bumpers I've ever seen. It's a race car, so I don't even think he mentioned that. He didn't in the description, or in the description he might. The 360 stroked. You know, 904 transmission, reverse valve body. So it's set up to go drag racing. It's a drag car basically, and he wants 15,000 for that. I was kind of digging it until I seen the taillights and bumpers. On to another one. Minneapolis on this one. It's going to be 20 days ago. 65 Plymouth Barracuda on Craigslist. 15,000. Dig those A-body Kragers. I don't know about the tan interior with yellow paint, but that's what you got. California car, restored, needs finished. Call with any questions. 15,000 or best offer. Listed 20 days ago, and it's not been updated. On to another one. It's going to be a 69 Plymouth Sundance Duster hatchback two-door. That's what you have to punch in. New York, 2 weeks ago, and he's wanting 15,000, and that's how he listed it. You know, I dig the slots on it, but it's a 6-cylinder car, man. 15,000 for a 6-cylinder car. I get it, it's clean, and I'm amazed someone hasn't ripped that 6-cylinder out of there already, to be honest with you. So, pretty cool car. I'm sure you can afford to cruise it around. If you can afford 15,000, go buy it. And the Sundance Duster, I don't know, he'll have a hard time finding a Barracuda person that really wants to pay 15,000 for that. This is a 65 Plymouth Barracuda here for 17,000. They blacked it all out, put some big wheels on it. I don't even know if it had taillights. The Kragers were crazy looking. I didn't like the front seats, but everything else, man, pretty badass. Looks pretty sinister with that tinted back window. I don't know, they just flushed in and tinted up some kind of taillights in there. It's all black. You either dig it or you don't. It's a clean title. 7 days ago. 17,000 or best offer. Serious buyers only. Check it out. Orange County if you're looking for a cool 65. On to another one. Bunch of high price Craigslist ads right here in a row, right? So this one's Minneapolis. And it's 64 first gen Rockstar Barracuda. That's what you have to fucking punch in. First gen Rockstar Barracuda, Plymouth Barracuda V8, $17,995. I don't know how you get off listing your car like that, but I definitely don't like the painted gauges. It don't look that bad though. It don't look like 18,000, but it don't look that bad. It's maybe a $12,000 car, maybe, right? On to another one. This one's gonna be San Francisco Bay Area, 66 Plymouth Barracuda, 18,000, 14 days ago. So it's been on here for 2 weeks. I dig the A-body rallies. I don't know about the twin stripes, man. The Formula S was a one stripe down the middle. So I would have been cooler with it being just one white stripe and this shit just being red. So I don't care for the twin stripe on it. And the engine looked good. Doesn't say what it is. Fastback V8 automatic, runs beautiful, 30k miles on the engine, transmission. Newer oversized tires, aftermarket rims. That's what you get for a description. Clean title, 18,000. Onto another one. The limit was 20,000. North Jersey here, listed 29 days ago. It's been on here for a month. 65 Plymouth Barracuda Formula S for $18,995, New Jersey. I dig the wheels. I dig its Formula S. And it looks like it's purple. I thought it was blue, but got the 340 in it. You gotta dig that. I didn't like the seats, but it looked like he had the original buckets. I dig that it's a 4-speed 340, man. That's a cool car. 18,900 for that one. On to another one. I skipped one. This one's gonna be in Hartford, 67 Barracuda, no rust, 19.5, New York, 6 days ago. Yep, all original. It's a 225 6-cylinder and automatic transmission. Beautiful paint, beautiful interior. Car is gorgeous inside and out. You see it right. 19.5. Beautiful car. On to another one. This is going to be in Pittsburgh, 66 Plymouth Barracuda for 19.5. Again, a month ago. It's a nice, clean, rust-free Plymouth Cuda that runs and drives good. Has power steering, power brakes, factory AC, and bucket seats. That's the color my purple one was originally. Was that light blue. This is a 66. Man, this thing's undercoated up nice. What a beautiful car. With the V8, man. You gotta dig that one. What a nice ride for under 20. On to another one. We are at a limit, 20,000 right here. So this one's going to be a 67 Plymouth Barracuda, 20,000 listed 5 weeks ago, Bakersfield, California. 67 Plymouth Barracuda, redone interior, can drive it anywhere, pink in hand, registered. So that does mean that you'll get a title with it. Well, you see it right, it's an hatchback. He's wanting 20,000 for that. On to another one. Here we go. 67 Plymouth Barracuda, 20,000 listed 4 days ago, Tennessee. For sale is a 67 Plymouth Barracuda with a car and trailer. We're selling the car and trailer together. It's got a nice list out. It's a stock 440 engine, 727 transmission, 8 3/4 rear end. Says all the stuff the trailer has. We have titles for both the Barracuda and the trailer. So this is, without a doubt, the buy of the day. I'm loving it, but there's only 2 pictures, and that's all you get. Listed 4 days ago. So on to the actual buy of the day. This is my pick right here. It's a 68 Plymouth Barracuda gasser. 20,000 listed a week ago in Idaho, and this is the one I would go get. If I had the money to go snatch me up a CUDA, this would be the one I'd go grab. It's a 68 Plymouth Barracuda. It's a tribute gasser. It's got a 4-speed 383 with 8 3/4 rear end, straight axle, Willwood brakes, MSD ignition. I'm just digging it, man. What a badass Barracuda. And if I was going to go check one out, that's the one I'd be going checking out today. Hope you enjoyed all these A-bodies we've done over the last couple days. I know we're going to be bringing some Studebakers. We're going to be bringing some SSL Caminos that we haven't gotten to yet. I believe I heard some Fox Body Mustang comment in there. So appreciate y'all watching. Appreciate all the new subscribers. Sorry if I feel like I'm a little out of it today, man, but I've been beat. Been working really hard on my son's 64 Comet, so we finally got it into primer. So the blocking will start on that this weekend. And I hope y'all have a good weekend. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all the requests. And if you haven't, drop in the comments what you're looking for. Y'all have a nice weekend. Peace.